What up, guys? So this is gonna be a quick tutorial on how to set up the SCUF Envision controller for Tarkov. This is the best setup that I have been able to come up with. It's a setup that requires you to barely have to take your thumbs off the sticks. So, you know, movement is prioritized with this, your aim is prioritized with this. Feel free to change it up if you'd like, but I recommend giving it a shot as is first. But yeah, first thing for this setup video, for my setup, you're gonna want to get yourself a SCUF Envision. It's this guy. Let me see. Let me turn the light on. This guy right here. You got 5 buttons on the bottom here, 4 buttons on the back, 2 buttons on the sides, for a total of 11 extra buttons. It's really important for this game. You can't really get good on a regular controller. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna make a video for the regular controller soon, and all types of controllers, but this is the best one to go with, hands down, having tried everything. But anyway, yeah, you want to get yourself one of these, the SCUF Envision controller. Oh, also guys, I've got an extra controller that I'm giving away. I've got a Fly Digi Vader 4 Pro controller, right in the box still. It's a pretty nice controller. I took it out. It's very clicky. It's very nice. It's got 4 extra buttons, so you need to figure out a bit of a different setup. I could probably help with that. I've done it before, so I could help whoever takes the controller home with that. But yeah, to enter this, just go on my TikTok and comment on the video that I will link in the description here. And yeah, comment, follow, and I will pick a random person to take this controller. Yeah. Basically, you got a few different options. If you want to go with wireless, it's gonna cost a little more. I recommend getting the ones with the Hall effect sticks, but it doesn't really matter what you get. I'll post the links for all these below with their version descriptions, so you can pick which one suits you best. If you don't mind using the link I send, that'd be dope. Trying to get SCUF's attention, hopefully get a sponsorship going. So if you use my links, that would definitely help me out a lot. But anyway, this is a controller I use. It's the only one I recommend for this game. And then, so once you get that controller, you're going to want to download the software for it. So it's just Corsair iCUE. A lot of people got this for their like fans and shit like that. But yeah, Corsair. We'll go through that in a second. First, what you want to set up is Steam. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go into Steam, go to add a game, add a non-Steam game. Once you're in add a non-Steam game, you're going to scroll until you see Battlestate Games Launcher. Once you see Battlestate Games Launcher, you select that and you hit add selected programs. Once you do that, Battlestate Games is going to show up in your Steam library, right? So you go in here, you turn the controller on or plug it in, whichever, you know, if you got wireless, you can do a wireless thing. But yeah, you plug it in. Then you go to this little controller icon. When you're in the little controller menu, you hit enable Steam input. It's gonna bring up the button layout. You're gonna click here. It's gonna say gamepad for you, so you're gonna click where it says gamepad. Then you're gonna hover over to community layouts, right? Once you're in here, you hit show all community layouts. You scroll down. So many people making shit that they're not gonna use. You go down to find SEO controller. SEO controller 3.3 is the most recent one. You click on that and you click apply layout, right? Here you can take a look at all the different layers and the controls. So it's good. It's good Steam has it like this because it's just really good to like look at and see all the different controls and shit laid out, just like you would in a regular video game. But yeah, these are the controls for default. You know, just when you're in the game. These are the controls while you're ADSing, so you can manipulate your scope and stuff like that. Your NVGs. The precision and alternate controls are outdated. You can ignore those. Then you've got backpack. Backpack is enabled when you are in the inventory menu. So you enable that by hitting tab on the controller. I will go over that in a second, what that is. But once you're in the inventory, these controls take over. So you got controls for rotating. You know, here R2 is for rotating. Escape is going to be the start button. Equip is going to be R1A. To quick move, it's going to be L1A. To hit N, so no when the game prompts you, when it says press Y or N. N is going to be B. Y is going to be Y for yes. Square or X is going to be the right click. So that's how you right click and inspect and do all that stuff. Discarding is going to be down on the D-pad. I'm not going to go too in depth with the controls. You can like take a look at them and get familiar with them. There is, crazily enough, I made a layer for the backpack where the entire alphabet is available to you. Starts on the D-pad, goes clockwise around the controller. It's up to you if you want to use this or not. It's a little insane, but that's how I type. Same with numpad. So if you hold right on the D-pad, the whole right side of the controller, clockwise again, turns it into a numpad. So take a look at this if you're interested, but you can just keep your keyboard there if you'd like, right next to you. And actually, I'm going to make a new one of these. Because why not? Put me at the top so you guys have an easier time finding me. Share layout. Cool. So, now that we got Steam out of the way, go over to the controller software. This is Corsair's iCUE. So what you're gonna want to do, it's gonna be on the default profile. What you're gonna want to do, the profile's over here on the left, the yellow squares. You're gonna want to hit new profile, name this EFT example is what I'm gonna name. And then you're gonna want to right click and set as default. Make sure you set it as default. Once you create the new profile, you're gonna click over here on the controller. Then you're gonna go over to mappings. Once you're in mappings, this is where you go through and you map everything for the extra buttons. You're gonna leave all the face buttons, sticks, you're gonna leave all that alone. All that is taken care of in Steam. What you wanna do is hit custom, right? You know, it's gonna free up all these extra buttons. When you're in custom, you're gonna hit the little plus icon, or what you can do to make it easier than that is you just click. We're gonna go from left to right around the entire controller, right? So starting on the left, go to the left side button. You're gonna hit remap, right? Go to keyboard, and here you're gonna click on spacebar. I am a bumper jumper in Call of Duty. That's why I jump with. So in Call of Duty I jump with L1, but in this game L1 is to examine. So I'm going to be jumping with the side button. This is to try. I recommend trying it out. It keeps your thumbs on the sticks, so you don't have to let go of the right stick to jump, which in this game is pretty important for jump peeking and things like that. So yeah, name that jump. Cool. So now you have jump bound to the side left button. Yeah, man. Sorry, I'm recording something real quick. It'll just be a few minutes.
Yeah, no worries.
That's definite. Then you're gonna go to this. First, you're gonna go to G1. Click on that. Hit remap keyboard. So this is important. You're gonna click Z. Z is for drop backpack. Drop bag. Then you're gonna go over to here, hit remap on this one, on G2, keyboard again, hit 4. This is gonna be your first healing button. Let's name that. Name that 4. You're gonna go over here, remap, keyboard, 5. Name that 5. Go over here, remap, keyboard, 6. Rename that to 6. I suggest naming all these so you can actually go back and refer to these while you're in raid. So if you forget the controls or something. Then after 4, 5, and 6 and drop bag, you have one more face extra button. You're gonna click on that one and hit remap keyboard tab. This is your inventory button. Inventory. Right side button, another important one. This is gonna be flashlight, which for me is M keyboard. So just name that tactical, flashlight, whatever you want. For the back side of the controller, remember the controller is flipped around. Yeah, the controller is flipped around, so this is the right side. Over here on the left, we're gonna start with this. So bottom right is going to be grenade. So set that to G. Name that grenade. Top right paddle is gonna be your lean right button. So that's gonna be E. Name that. Quick. Lean right. The top left paddle is going to be lean left. So set that to Q. Call that lean left. Bottom left paddle is going to be this is a different one. This is going to be a keystroke. So fuck, what is it again? Okay, yeah, I thought so. So for this one, it's going to be remap keystroke. Yeah, this is a special one. And this is going to be Alt M for magazine. What the fuck? Yeah, Alt M. I don't know what just happened to my program, but yeah, Alt M, and this is going to be called check mag. All right. So yeah, we're through all this. So far we have done Steam setup, the Corsair iCUE setup. Now the third big thing is going to be your settings in Tarkov. I did not create a controller scheme that refers to the default controls in Tarkov, so you're going to have to change your Tarkov keybinds for this. So yeah, you turn on the controller. Hit play. Battlestate games. Right now I'm using the controller, as you can see. Sometimes it stops recognizing the controller while the game is loading. Hopefully it doesn't happen, but if it does, I'll just... Oh, there we go. It seems to be working. Hopefully it stays working. If that happens, though, just restart the game. Try it again. Just keep moving the left stick, making sure that it's still registering. You don't want to be in RAID and your controller's not working. Cool. So yeah, controller's working. Good. We're gonna go to our settings, go to controls. So I can post screenshots of these as well if you prefer. Just check the description. Hopefully I remember to actually post that. I can just post them on Imager or something. Yeah, check the description. But if not, I'll just walk you through it real quick. So smooth lean left and right. You're gonna set that to Control Q and E. It's the first thing. Lean left and lean right. I use continuous. Up to you guys what you want to use. If you want to use continuous or what's it called? Press. I used to use press. Either one works. Or walk. Walk is an important one. In Steam, I have it configured so that you can barely move the left stick just to start group walking. So what you want to do is keep it on caps lock, but set it to continuous. Continuous on walk. Jump. That's obviously there. Vaulting, crouch, prone. Make sure your crouch is set to C and your prone is set to X. Shoulder transition, I just left it on mouse 4. I'm not using that on the controller. I hardly ever use it anyway. These should be set already. So mount weapon, you're gonna set to Alt B. Alt B for bipod. Set that to release. Fire and aim, that's gonna be the same. Reload is gonna be the same. Emergency reload is gonna be the same. All these are going to be the default settings. Check fire mode is not going to be default. It's going to be Control B for bullets. Control B for check fire mode. Everything else is going to be the same. Check ammo. This is an important one. Don't forget this one is going to be Alt M for magazine. Check ammo is Alt M for magazine. Set that. Check chambers / fix malfunction. Shift T. Check chamber fix malfunction is Shift T. Switch between sights is N for night vision. Switch between sights is N for night vision. This is I'm just saying N for night vision, N for Nancy. Change scope magnification is going to be V for Virginia. Then you're going to get to let's see, inspect current weapon is going to be T. Press T for inspect current weapon. Toggle bipod is also going to be Alt B, but it's going to be set to press instead of release. Weapon on sling, weapon on back, all these. Oh, I suggest setting your sidearm to sidearm quick swap. So check sidearm quick swap on 1 and put it on press. Right? Melee is going to be U, the letter U. On head equipment, so NVGs, Control N for night vision. It's going to be NVG's Control N. Push to talk is going to be J. Toggle tactical devices is going to be M for magazine. Toggle tactical devices is M. Switch tactical device mode is Control M for magazine. Switch tactical device is Control M. Everything else I think you can ignore. I'll free look beyond this. I set my check time to check time and extracts with just one press, wherever that is. Yeah, you can set that if you'd like, or you just double tap the start button to see your extracts. And yeah, man. Oh, Z, set that to press instead of double tap, just to save you a second. Oh yeah, check time and exits. O, press. Set it to O, and then set it to press. So you only have to press it once. And yeah, everything else is default. And a very crucial thing is the sensitivity. This is just a starting point for you. You can change it to fit, whatever sensitivity makes sense to you most. But what I do is I set my mouse sensitivity to 0.443. Mouse sensitivity 0.443. Mouse sensitivity aiming is 0.463. 0.463 on aiming sensitivity. Make sure to save that, and that's it. That's everything. That's the whole setup. I can do a little overview of the controls. So we're gonna start with the face buttons. So A is how you switch sights. I do not have a gun that switches sights. I didn't think this through. But you press A to switch sights. So when you got, oh, what the hell? You can switch sights on this? Kind of. Interesting. Okay, that's how you do that. You don't have to be ADS to do it. I'm just showing it. But that's how you switch sights. You can see the zero and distance changing in the bottom right. Circle is going to be changed to your melee weapon, or B. Triangle is going to be switch weapons. To switch to your pistol, you're going to hold triangle, or Y. You're going to hold it down to switch to your pistol. I do not have one of those either. Square is going to be your reload, or X. Double tap to drop a mag and reload. R1 is going to be your free look. R2 is going to be shoot. L2 is going to be ADS. Oh, it's looking funky. L1 is going to be your loot button. There's nothing to loot over here, but L1 is how you loot. Let's see. Start shows your extracts and time. Just tap it. If you hold it down, you go into the menu. You hit escape. Let's see. To VoIP, it's you hold the back button, or the options button. D-pad is important. You got up and down on the D-pad, slows down your walking speed. You can see it changing there. Just spam that to change your walking speed. To change your walking speed, also what you can do is you can just barely move the left stick, and that just hits caps lock. Or you move it all the way and it walks. So you can do this or this. Left on the D-pad changes your firing mode. It's a single and full auto. You hold left on the D-pad to check your firing mode. Hold it to check your firing mode. To inspect your weapon, you press right on the D-pad. Tap that real quick. And then to clear a weapon jam or fix a weapon malfunction, you hold right on the D-pad. That clears the chamber. Yeah. When you're zoomed in, you can use up and down on the D-pad to change your zoom. Can't do it right now because I don't have a scope. And then for all the extra buttons, so check mag is going to be the bottom left paddle. Grenade is going to be the bottom right paddle. I don't have one of those. Bottom right paddle is grenade. Top right paddles are for leaning. Let's see. Drop backpack is G1. Don't have one of those. G1. So the left extra button on the bottom front of the controller. You're gonna have heels set to so your heels, you're gonna hotkey them so that G2, which is this button, do I have it here? So you got G1, G2. G1 is drop back, G2 is gonna be 6. So you're gonna do your heels backwards basically. You're gonna do 6, 5, 4 from left to right. And then tab is gonna be tab is gonna be G5. So the extra G5 if you're looking at the SCUF. Your jump button is going to be the side left button. And your flashlight is going to be the right side button. I don't have one of those on this gun. To zoom in or change your sight, you're going to hold L2 and press triangle or Y. That's how you change that. And to equip night vision, which I don't have on, you hold L2 and press circle or B to do that. Yeah, I think that's everything. Oh, to go prone, you just hold the right stick. To crouch, you just tap the right stick. And yeah. I think that's everything, man. Can't really think of anything. Whoa. Can't really think of anything else. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Drop a like, drop a subscribe, check out my TikTok and Twitch if you'd like. And yeah, hopefully this video actually is useful. This is my first time doing one of these. Leave below any criticism. You know what I mean? And hope to see you all around.